Hey, welcome to another Harry Potter Wizards Unite video, and I was going to film my, the moment I went to level 40 by, I was like 200 EXP or so away from leveling up. All I needed was just grab 2 more traces, which obviously were on the map, but I totally forgot about the daily login bonus EXP, which gave me like 250 or something EXP, and then, well, anyways. That aside, we're here, level 40. I would say level 40 probably is it's a decent check mark in terms of all the levels you go through. I think level 20 is a mark, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, and 60. Obviously 60 is your max level. The higher you get, obviously, the more difficult to level up. So level 40, let's see, the rewards are decent. And I'll take that. So, oh, hi. You've reached a milestone of magical mastery. Confoundables will now be easier to overcome. Remember, potions are very useful when facing a particularly difficult situation. Alright, so yeah, every 5 levels, as we all know, the difficulty decreases for getting Foundables. But in today's video, I thought, I'd go over my progress so far in, say, what, 2 months, I guess. Yeah, it's about 2 months since the Canadian release, right? We released a bit later than the United States. So yeah, here we are. So yeah, first of all, level 40, just achieved that. That's pretty cool. So let's get into, let's start from the registry. Actually, you know what? Let's not start from the registry. Let's start from the, yeah, there you go, the EXP from the login. Oh, it's actually 400 EXP. Oh well. 2 more days before we get 3 more red books. Let's start from some stats here. So in 2 months, I've gotten so far, how much is that? 16,332 Foundables. I guess returned that many Foundables. Walked / bus road, because I usually ride buses for most of this. 654 km. Spun, or I guess retrieved spell energy from 10,310 inns, and then got, I think this is, yeah, Wizarding Challenges 1, 755. So that's some decent numbers here. Both the traces and the inns visited broke 10,000, so that's a decent amount, I think. And yeah, overall, those are the stats there. Let's go into the registry. Let's talk about the registry and how far I've progressed here. So, I still need to put a few of these up. Ministry of Magic, put this girl up there. Is that gonna get me a level? Ah, no. But this will. The accusation chair. It's gonna get me a, or not. I thought it would get me a level, but I forgot it's the it's from challenges. All right, another rank up here, and let's go over this then. So, starting with care of magical creatures, I haven't completed this one yet. I've seen so many Hagrids. What? How many? We got 17 seen, and then in comparison to Buckbeak, which is only a severe. Hagrid, remember, Hagrid's an emergency, and I've seen 17, and Buckbeak, a severe, only seen 4. So, I don't know what's going on there, but. You know what, actually, I actually do know. There are, like, of each rarity, there are ones that are more rare than the others, which I'll probably go into in another video, but Buckbeak is one of the more rare ones. In terms of the other things, these are all really easy. These 2 from Fortresses. So I haven't prestiged this page at all, which kind of sucks, because, like, all the Hagrids I get are kind of wasted, since I haven't prestiged this page yet. But we do have Pumpkin Patch all the way max. I maxed this one out, I think 2 or 3 weeks ago. So this was the first one I maxed out. Oh no, actually this was the second one I maxed out, so I got this one maxed. Forbidden Forest, I've gone up a rank, which is kind of difficult. Friends, obviously that's a severe, you need to collect all of those. And also, the biggest roadblock for me was actually Puffskins. It was really hard to get Puffskins, but now that they've boosted the Foundable drop rates from challenges, it should be a bit easier now. So going on to Dark Arts, this is the one that I prestiged to max first. This page, the Magic Most Evil, obviously was the last one that I really needed here. And then it's just because I have a really good place for dark arts. I actually have a place that I go to, it's a mall, and it has 2 dark art flags overlapping on each other. So that's why I have a decent amount of dark art stuff. The other pages, it's really hard to prestige. Swooping Evil is extremely rare in comparison to the other severe. And over here, I actually just got Percival Greaves like a few days ago, so I maxed him out as well. Working on Tom Riddle, everything else. You know, this one's rank 59, almost max rank, although I do have Cure Magical Creatures at max rank 65 here. You do get into the bonus. Bonus, I think, just gives you, I think, more scrolls, spell scrolls, but like it doesn't really matter. Like once you have a registry at max level 65, like you probably don't need to worry about scrolls anymore. So it doesn't matter too much here. Hogwarts School, I'm really close to, or the Defense Against Dark Arts Classroom, I'm really close to actually completing this one. And I probably will get it done this week, very likely. So this shouldn't be too much of an issue here. Moving Staircase, haven't prestiged. This one I'm kind of close to. I just need a few more sorting hats, which, wait, why do I have 8 fragments and only seen 5? I guess just mostly from I guess port key drops. So I guess that's my only explanation, right? And these I just need to get from Wizarding Challenges. The Hogwarts School one, the first community day actually helped me a lot on this page, especially the increased spawns for Hogwarts School, obviously, and especially the increased numbers of Gryffindor students. I didn't really see that many Boggart cabinets, but the increase in Gryffindor students really helped me over here. And Hogwarts School is 10 levels away from max level as well. So there's that. Legends of Hogwarts. This one, Legends of Hogwarts, is the one that's behind the most for me. So this is the only one I think this is the only one that I don't have at gold yet, for all the easy pages. So room requirements 1, I'm still missing a decent amount of Dumbledore Army's dueling dummy, and then a few, not Neville, a few Ginny Weasleys. And it's kind of weird, I do have a nest really close to my house, but I just really don't go there too much. It's not a really large area, so it doesn't really help me here. Rank is probably the lowest as well among all my registries. So there's that. Potions Classroom, this is probably going to take me a while as well. Young Harry Potter, way too hard to get this guy. Everyone else isn't too much of a problem. And this one down here, Dumbledore, I only have 1 so far, so this is probably going to take forever as well. Move on to Ministry of Magic. This one I got gold, as you guys saw as soon as I came in. I put the Ministry Administrator up here, so we still need interdepartmental memos and then the prophecy records, right? Everything else, we got them up there. Ministry, the second room isn't actually that terribly hard to get. Like, Tank of Brains isn't really that rare in comparison to the others, even though I like just put it up recently. But it's one of the less rare severes, I'd say. So yeah, there's that. The Veil is, yeah, you just, yeah, it's just luck, I guess. And then the reason why I haven't prestiged this page is I've gotten like so many of Arthur Weasley's, Moody's, and Tonks. It's just that the drops from the Wizarding Challenges, they're not being too friendly to me. And to my defense, and to be fair to myself, these only started dropping recently. There was like a bug before where they wouldn't drop. So, you know, to be fair to myself, it's not completely my fault. Moving on to Magizoology. Newt's case, I'm almost done. Just need a few Nifflers, which is probably going to take a while. I mean, Nifflers are extremely rare, of course. And in terms of Central Park, Pickets are almost impossible to find. They are so rare. I only have 4 so far. So there's that. New York Street. Newts, you know what? I think I've seen more Newts than Pickets. Yeah, I've seen more Newts than Pickets, but the dude just runs on me every time. Unicorn, that's not terribly hard to find, I guess. Thunderbird, that's from Drops. This one's, you know, this one's gonna take me a long time to complete. Also, Magical Game & Sports is catching up to Dark Arts. Actually, it's literally 1 EXP away from becoming the same level as Dark Arts, I believe. Yeah, although Dark Hearts have more progression on 59. Just because I just have a really decent nest for magical games and sports near my house, and it has a lot of inns, so that's usually where I go to fill up on spell energy before, you know, in between going into fortresses, the one that's near my house, or going to some other better hotspots for spawns. I fill up, you know, the spell energy over there. There's a lot of inns, and that's why this one's at a decent level as well. Hogwarts Quidditch pitch. This one I actually did prestige, so there's that. Ron's not terribly hard to find. This one probably going to be my roadblock, the Quidditch pitch stands. Like, I find the drop rates, like, these are kind of unreasonably hard. Like, are they really supposed to be like as hard or as difficult as, say, like some emergency or severe trade or something? Because sometimes the drop rates are really brutal on these things. So I don't know, they might want to rethink that. Moving on to Triwizard Maze. This one is incredibly hard to complete just because of the nature of all these spawns, right? Goblet of Fire and the emergency Quidditch Captain Harry Potter on the same page. Yeah, it's really, really hard. Moving on to Hogwarts Quidditch stands. This one's a new one. I wouldn't suppose too many people have prestige this one yet, so yeah, this one's gonna take a while. I actually haven't even gotten all these on there yet. Even the high severity ones with Neville and Luna. I've been having a difficult time getting these. And yeah, there's that. Mysterious Artifacts, almost done with this one. Only 10 more Hagrid's Umbrella, and we should be done with that. Dumbledore's Office, I'm close as well. Just need more Pensives. Pensives are, they're severe. Both Pensive and Philosopher's Stone are severe, but Pensive is just a bit more rare in this case. Room Requirement 2, this one's gonna take a while. You got your Time Turner, which is emergency, and then the serious motorbike, which, you know, it's luck, but what can you do about those? Wonders of the Wizarding World, this one is decently low for me in comparison to the other ones, the Room Requirement 4. I just don't see these too much. I don't even see Wonders of the Wizarding World nests too often either, so can't do much about that. Hogwarts Gate, this one's almost impossible to complete. Got Weasley's Flying Car, Whomping Willow, these are really, really hard. Obviously, Grop I do have, but you know, it's still severe. Even though it's one of the more common ones, it's still severe. Got Night Bus, yeah, this one's gonna take a while to complete as well. Oddities, I don't know, I give up on oddities. I spent so much gold just buying packs of runestones to get centaur bows. But I guess I just keep on getting Horned Serpent eggs, which is really annoying. So, you know, can't do much about that. And for this page, I just can't get up early in the morning for Doxies, which is my fault, but you know, what can I do? In comparison to Doxies, like Horned Serpents and Leprechauns, which some folks have difficulty getting, is like, you know, they're just everywhere for me. Urklings obviously are everywhere. So for some reason, people are saying that they can't find brown centaurs. I don't know why. I just like, I see them like all the time, which is really weird. They're really, really common for me, but some folks are saying it's difficult for them. But anyways, let's go into our challenges page. Let me get some red books here. So as you can see, rank 82 in challenges, you know, decently close to max rank. I haven't really prestiged any of these down here. Well, I did prestige, but I didn't like actively work towards prestiging them, just because with runestones and the time that you're spending, the spell energy, I'd just rather spend my time getting more challenge XP than really prestiging these pages by going to lower level chambers, spending runestones on this. These just, I just don't really care about these. So yeah, challenges, I do have a few of the high ones completed. I do have the Spectre Specs completed, which was pretty crazy. Did that in one day in Community Day, and then also we prestige Symbols of the Wizarding World 3, so there's that, I guess. So yeah, basically rank 82 on here, 2 red books per level up. Takes a while, but what can I do, right? Mysteries, this didn't take too long for me to complete, although there is a bug right now that some mystery items aren't dropping, which is why some folks are stuck on the SOS task, but hopefully they're fixing that. And then events, I've participated in all the events, and then you know, completed them, all that stuff. Oh my goodness, I regret coming in there. This is gonna take me a while to level all this up because I haven't really been there in a while. So, anyways, that's for that. Let's go into profession. In terms of my profession, I have 2 professions, kinda. The other aura one's just for fun sometimes. If I want to screw around, if I'm looking for Death Eaters and stuff, which I'm not really because I just completed my SOS assignments like 3 days ago with the last one, which I needed like 10 formidable Death Eaters or something, which I did complete really recently. So that's something else I completed in this 2-month period. Just finished up all those SOS assignments. I would say the biggest hurdles in the SOS assignments for me personally were, 1, the formidable pixies. That one was the hardest, hands down, not even close. And then the doxy one was also really hard just because I couldn't get up. I was really lucky because as soon as I got to the werewolf quest part, the full moon just came, so the werewolf wasn't too much of a difficulty for me. So yeah, those were the few ones that were really difficult. I mean, sometimes mystery items would take a day or 2 to actually show up if I had really bad luck, but most of the time they weren't too much of trouble for me personally. Although, as I said before, some folks are having issues with that, but hopefully they'll fix that soon. Anyways, let's get into achievements now. In terms of achievements, and we'll go back to professions in a bit. Nothing really too grand, I guess. I completed a few of these. The cast 8,000 spells, that wasn't too difficult. The exterminate potions actually took a while because like I'm not a person who uses potions in fortress battles a lot. I'm extremely cheap, right? If you guys know me, I don't like spending potions on challenges, so that took me a while to actually get. Strategic spellcast, we did it together on the other video, on the video the other day. Friends listed, I guess that wasn't too hard. Masterful spellcast, that wasn't too difficult. Dining at Inns, yeah, the ones that I completed really aren't that difficult. The ones I'm working on almost have completed, I guess are sort of the easier ones. The 1,000 Wizarding Challenges one, that's gonna, you know, that's not hard. The reaching level 60, that might be one of the hardest ones here, which I'm in the progress of trying to do. Oh look, you reached level 60 and the reward to give you 5 silver keys. So yeah, that's in terms of achievements. I guess I could work towards defeating 4,000 foes in Wizarding Challenges. I mean, if I really just want to go for the the achievement completion here, I could just like spam Wizard or Runes Chamber 1 or 2. That should be really quick, I guess. I don't even know. So yeah, that's that. And now let's go back to professions. Let's check that out. So professions. Oh, so I have a second profession, or it's just for fun. It's nothing serious. It's just I have so many leftover scrolls, like I don't know what to do with them. So in terms of my main profession, Magologist, so far I haven't really regretted the choice, except for sometimes, you know, the only thing with Magologist, I guess, is when you're soloing fortresses, Magologist isn't bad for soloing fortresses. It's just kind of boring because, like, unlike Professor or yeah, a bunch of like really fun active skills that you could just throw on your enemies or yourself in the Professor's case, and Magologist, like when you're soloing, like there's literally only one skill that you could use on yourself, and it kind of sucks too. It saves potions, but it's just not a good use of your speller. Oh, you also got Brave Charm as well, which is really good, which I totally forgot. But obviously, Brave Charm just gets so much better when you're playing in a group. So yeah, other than that, it's not that fun of a profession to solo, but it's really strong. So in terms of my stats so far, stamina, I'm not worried about stamina at all. Even though like I still have a lot of cheap stamina that I could theoretically pick up. Like this one's only like 3 red bucks, but the reason I'm not working on stamina anymore is just because of my my defense. I'm at 50% defense, right? I got Bird in Hand, that's an extra 15%. My Professor friend that I play with a lot, which is my dad, is about to upgrade his protection charm to max level. So with that up, with my max defense, with Bird in Hand 15%, increase and Forum Quorum, which I'm gonna get in the next Brilliant event, 6%. That's gonna put me over 100%. So I'm not taking damage ever anyways, because we also the aura that plays with us also has a max confusion hex. So, you know, I'm not taking damage either way. So yeah, I'm not worried about stamina at all. Power, I maxed that one was the first one I maxed out, was power, just because, you know, it's just raw power. It's one of the best you know, stats you could pick up here. Protective power, not worried either. Precision, I mean, it's not bad to pick up, but I just have better priorities at the moment. And my priority at the moment is picking up proficiency power, which I still have 2 nodes to unlock, which are really expensive. One's 21 books, the other one is 38, so that's what, 59 books total. I've got 19 right now, so I need 40 more red books, which is going to take me a while. Probably gonna take me, I'd say 2 or 3 weeks, honestly. You know, it depends on how much I'm gonna play in the next 2 or 3 weeks. Obviously, got busy stuff going on in Indianapolis and all that, so I'm not sure if I could really grind too much in the near future. Critical power, I'm not too worried as well. I'd rather pick up precision first before I work on critical power. Is there any like cheap ones I'm missing? I think like all the critical power, I think there's like one, yeah, there's one cheap critical node that I'll pick up when I'm done with proficiency power, even though it's a better investment right now. But you know, I'm just gonna finish proficiency power over there before I pick up the cheap ones. Deficiency defense, not worried at all either. We usually play in groups. I'm rarely fighting things I'm deficient against. If I'm fighting stuff I'm deficient against, something's gone wrong. Defense breach, not worried at all either. The aura in our group does have a max level confusion hex, except for accuracy, also not worried at all. So yeah, that's my progress here. In terms of the green books, I still need 1 on revive, still need 1 on stamina. Mending charm, I do not care for. Still need 15 for Forum Quorum, 15 for that, 15 for vile creatures, and then that's all. So basically in 3 more, and also spiders, which I don't care for either. So basically in 3 more brilliant events, I should have all the relevant stuff that green books can unlock for Magologist unlock. So by the end of next month, by the end of September, I should be done with green books on the Magologist side. I mean, I might unlock spiders, maybe just when aura's like really out of focus, or not aura, like if the professor's really out of focus and I have to fight a spider, then sure, I'll pick up 20% spider. It's not a terrible skill, it's just I don't really have too much of use for it at the moment. But yeah, that's me for this one. Just going over my progress so far in 2 months. Got to level 40, it's pretty cool. So yeah, and also in terms of the fortresses, so far I'm in Dark. I completed Dark Chamber 1 the other day. I'm pretty sure our group, the group that we, you know, played, it's a 3-person group, me, a professor, and an aura. I'm pretty sure we could finish Dark Chamber 5. It's just that I'm super low on potions because that community day just sucked up all my potion inventory. So yeah, I'm working hard on brewing potions right now so I could finish up all the chambers in the fortress. So yeah, that's me for this one. I'm just going over my progression so far in 2 months for level 40, and yeah, just sharing some stuff that's going on in my account, some experience and all that. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what level you guys are, how long you guys have been playing, your progression and all that in the comments down below. Like if you enjoyed this video, subscribe if you're new, and I'm gonna kill this pixie before it actually takes me out. And there we go, poor pixie.